from
those
outside the
technical
arc.
difficulties in here.
Slim pulls it in.
This place ain't made for
Slim's
speed.
got 7 rebounds in the game.
You know exactly what to say to make me feel bad. So don't do that right now.
I'm not even trying to make you feel
I don't know
bad.
what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Fox. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Oklahoma City shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. Slim, good.
That was kind of fire. Definitely Kevin Durant. I just really want to see Kevin Durant build, y'all.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Three-pointer, Fox. Another miss by Fox.
Well, he hasn't proven to be
put it in the
much of a
kitchen,
floor
don't take it
spacer
out.
for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Connects again. And there's 80 points.
Wow.
Slim replay, y'all.
Just
Slim
wow.
replay.
This guy right now on another level.
The hardest person to guard in the whole league.
Ball against
Slim
Caruso.
Reaper,
Is there anything that you may want specifically?
I specifically want something tasty
Ball
to drink.
outside. Shot clock at 6.
Whoa. You don't got no sauce there, right? Oh, white sauce. They can give you 2 things.
Will it go?
And that's only
It's
for
rebounded
my...
by Oklahoma City.
That's my love. Huh?
Here's Slim. And
I thought I did.
another basket.
So I can put on my boots and run.
And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Ball looking over the floor. They set the pick. And hits one. Maybe he's ready to get back on track. Paul's got his third basket of the night. Here's Slim. Oklahoma City gets a new shot clock. Joe passes to Slim. Second shot opportunity. And it's Mycareer with the rebound. Mycareer has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Can't connect from short range.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
And another one falls. Amazing.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Now Fox. He has 5. Fires the 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Fox has got 5 points now this quarter. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Oklahoma City out in front. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got De'Aaron Fox. Keldon Johnson is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's McLaughlin in at the point guard. That's the San Antonio 5. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Jang's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Slim. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. And for the Spurs, their shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Here's the 3. McLaughlin, no good.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And good that time.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Doris, why is there so much parity around the NBA now?
Yeah, Kevin, I think the new salary cap rules have certainly contributed to what we're seeing in terms of that parity. Super teams are more difficult to assemble. The talent is more evenly spread. And obviously, it has made for a greater level of competition. What could be better?
Fox is double. And Slim picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Spurs making a switch here. Wesley's checked in. San Antonio with the ball. To the paint. Here's Johnson. Got a piece of it. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Slim, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Yeah, it's just the giant wingspan, the 40-inch max vertical, all in play for Barnes that time.
Here's Slim. Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Wesley with the ball. Johnson at the elbow. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 6 points for Johnson.
Can't allow Johnson to get that deep. Once he's there, he's going to be able to score.
Puts up a three. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's been out of this world tonight. Unreal offensively.
The points just keep adding up. Close to the fourth most points ever in an NBA game. Passing, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Right side, Fox. Johnson outside. Just 4 to shoot. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 4 assists now tonight.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here is Slim. Covered by good. That's another bucket.
And that ties him for 3rd all-time scoring for a single game. What an incredible performance.
Absolutely. A game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show. Cason Wallace. He's checked in for Isaiah Joe. Here's Fox. Banked in off the glass.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Here is Slim. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Slim. A rebound by the Spurs. Johnson left side. Pass to Barnes. Every year, Doris, the NBA has a few points of emphasis they want to make. Anything you'd like to see emphasized?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, one thing that has to happen is we have got to give the defense a greater chance to succeed. We've tilted the game too heavily in the offense's favor, meaning too often at the rim, there's foul shots given for marginal contact. I think the defense has got to become more involved in the outcome of games.
And it's good for 2.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Outside, Fox. It's tipped. Launches it. Slim, no good. San Antonio's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Offensive rebound. Barnes can't get it to go. Thunder have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Pass to Johnson. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Thunder have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth. 8 of 12. Slim, good.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Took him no time at all on that one. Fox has got 9 points here in the second half.
And how about the mid-range shooting of Fox? Definitely capable of sinking those shots with consistency.
Here's Slim, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
He's carried this team to this lead on his back, handling almost all the scoring duties.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Fox. Thunder with the rebound. Zhang's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Slim. The 18-footer is right on the mark.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Caruso's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here is Slim. He's guarded by Johnson. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics. And there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Over to the wing. Barnes finds Fox. Here's Champagnie.
Get there.
Barnes down low. Covered by Wiggins.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. There's no doubt.
With the teardrop, and it goes through once again. Nice hit there from Slim.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive. After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Here is Slim, covered by Johnson. Pulls it from the elbow. Again, the Thunder score.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Down low. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Caruso, the pass to Slim. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside, Fox. Well, a trend that we've seen over the past couple years is that the league is getting younger, Doris, than ever before.
And, Kevin, that's a product of players starting to train seriously at a young age. And what they're training is their skill level, handling, passing, and shooting. The key here is, do they have a nuanced understanding of the game? There is where the growth has to come, but it is definitely getting younger.
Champagny passes to Wembanyama. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams, Doris, has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
The first one falls.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
And good, he hits it again.
And that score puts him even, a night I never thought we'd see.
He's now tied point for point with the record. One more score. He'll be all alone at the top of the record books. GA, a moment nobody thought they'd ever see.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Thunder.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the... Yet another bucket.
Tonight is one more for the history books. Once again, he sets the record for most points ever in an NBA game.
And it may not come as a surprise from him, but goodness, we got to acknowledge his greatness. What he is accomplishing is nothing short of legendary. Sinks the triple.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
Here is Slim. Pulls up on the wing. That one good for 2.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with...
And a moment here to catch his breath from this scoring rampage.
Yeah, giving his team life, and these fans enjoying the show despite themselves.
This is the kind of game, the kind of performance that you never forget. What an historic scoring display.
That's good from Castle.
Known for his strong defense.